Well, Jim, our next question, our next email, whatever you want to call this, is an interesting one. This was sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from James Hooper, a.k.a. Lord Dick Belvedere, a.k.a. Super. Let me go to his email.
I wish you would, yes. Mr. Belvedere there.
Hi, just reaching out to Jim Cornette. I'm a wrestler in the UK and having some local success with my gimmick. My gimmick is Super, the delusional superhero alter ego of Lord Dick Belvedere. Having found out...
I'm sure he's on a television show that explains all this to the audience. Do you think every time he goes to a show that he passes out a flyer to explain why that they're calling him Super Dick, or does he do a promo in the ring beforehand with the entire backstory to elucidate the audience?
Thank God Dave Drayson's not over there. We get Super Dick versus Super Mouth. Let me go back to this email. It's gonna.
I wonder which one would win, or at least come in first.
Well, this is where it's going to take a little bit of an interesting turn here. Having found out the Young Bucks plan to trademark the term Super Dick for wrestling purposes, I'm obviously concerned and annoyed that this may impact my gimmick, which has got over well with our fans. I plan on fighting for my gimmick, but any advice or support from Mr. Cornette, even if it was just a shout out to build up followers to give me more credibility, would mean a lot. I'm a subscriber and genuinely respect Mr. Cornette's opinions on the business.
Well, I think Super Dick needs to be supported. I think we need to prop this dick up. Because, after all, if these entitled little smarmy-faced pricks from Cucamonga are trying to swoop in and steal something from this man that he's obviously pumped long and hard to get up to where it is today, to make something off of it, to get it to, to bear fruit or whipped cream or whatever. I don't think they should be allowed to take that away from him. Do you, Brian? I mean, that would be underhanded. It seems like that if he can prove prior usage of the phrase Super Dick as connected to professional wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever they call it these days in a court of law, if he can prove prior usage and that he's built this up and they want to swoop in and call themselves Super Dicks, I think they're just regular dicks.
First of all, I would love to be there for this court case.
The war of the dicks.
The other thing is, obviously, everyone's speculating about what the future of the Young Bucks is. AEW has really gotten nothing out of them for quite a while. And they've now trademarked or made the move to trademark Super Dick Party, with word that they may be coming back as a heel version of their heel selves.
I was about to say, they've already kind of been heels a while, haven't they?
They
off and on.
But now the rumor is, and again, it's a rumor and it's out there and it's so hideous that you think it can't be real, that they're going to form a faction with Colt Cabana and Brandon Cutler to, I guess, be super dicks, have a super dick party. Look at that. They've grown up. They've grown up from being super kickers to having circle jerks with their little super dick party.
I find it hard to believe because I don't know about Cutlet. I don't know about Brandon Cutlet, that piece of bland white meat that hangs around him. I don't think he's got a lot of sense. But Colt Cabana knows that at this point, at this time, in this day and age, in this particular year, that he don't need to be on national television in any kind of pushed position so that people would see through that nobody gives a shit about him. I'm sure he's content to lay back in the background and collect Tony's regular check like so many are doing for appearing on watchringofhonor.com or whatever. But the Buckaroos, the super kick party was their trademark. So now the mirror image of that, the evil version of the children at play at the super kick party would be the super dick party, where they go around giving each other wet willies from behind each other's back. and other different types of treacherous activity.
What if the Super Dicks are the people who stole the devil mask? And that's the faction. It's the Young Bucks and Cutler and Colt Cabana. Would that be the biggest bomb of all time?
Oh my God. The Shockmaster would suddenly look like the debut of Kane if that was to take place. I would love to see that. I would love to. Have you ever seen 2,500 people in an NBA arena all have flatulence at the exact same time? It sounded like thunder.
You guys all heard that we were trouble in the back. Well, guess what? We were also robbing everyone's bags.
Yeah. And also, Tony, don't pay attention to your credit card statements for the next few years.
Yeah, also, Tony, thanks for putting us in charge of the virtual credit card program here at AEW. That should be their gimmick, a play on that.
We've really revamped it from the way that last guy was using it.
They come out in a golf cart. Well, what are your any other any advice for Lord Dick Belvedere or
Mr. Belvedere? No, in all honesty, if he can prove prior usage of that term in sports entertainment on a regular basis, and then he can dispute that trademark. And I would think with a relative degree of success because of precedent, as they say, that's been set. There's something we'll talk about here in a minute or two. But if he's been doing that, then yeah, he can protest that, or his designated attorney or barrister, and that might hang that thing up for a little while.
Well, we will see. We'll keep up with the world of Super Dick or Super Dicks or the intellectual property.
I think he needs to stay hard and firm on this thing. And if necessary, he needs to be ready to go all the way to the supreme penis pump.
Should someone be able to declare themselves the Supreme Dick?
Well, maybe not the Supreme Dick.
The High Dick.
The High Exalted Grand Dick. It may be as far as you can go. Because the Supreme Dick, I don't think you could actually. How would you quantify? Would it be more of just a measurement thing, or would it be an attitude type? No,
it's supremacy. Thing? It's supremacy. I think it's encompassing everything. It's just all around power and aura.
And oral?
Aura.
Aura.